Today we talk about first base positioning with nobody on base. Hey, what's going on, fellas? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. Today we're talking about first base play. Specifically, we're talking about where we should position ourselves when there's nobody on base and there's not a threat of a bunt. I see this done very often when I go around watching games, especially with young players, is they play far too shallow and they play far too close to the bag, right? When you're playing first base, you're essentially thinking of a couple of things. One, it's I want to play as deep as I possibly can while still being able to get to the bag on a ground ball hit to one of my defenders where I have to get over to the first base. The deeper I play, right, the more depth I get back here, the tougher it is for a hitter to get a ball past me, right? So essentially, if I could play way back here and still feel quick enough to get to the bag on a ball hit sharply to my third baseman or any other infield position or the catcher or pitcher, then I can play there, right? I can play as deep as I can while still being able to get to first base. That makes it very challenging on the hitter. If the first baseman can play somewhere in this area, if he hits the ball anywhere to this right side, there's a pretty good chance that the first baseman is going to be able to cut it off or the second baseman is going to be able to get it. So I always want to try to play deep. I see players play way too shallow. They're so afraid that they're not going to get to the bag that they play somewhere in here, right? So in your practice, when you're in practice and you're working on this, work on getting to different depths and seeing how far you can get away from the bag while still being able to get there on time to be able to find the bag and then locate the ball being thrown across to me. Now, here's a tip to think about when you're positioning yourself. And it's going to depend a little bit on who's hitting. So if a left-hander's hitting, then I'm probably going to play a little bit closer to the line. If it's a right-handed hitter hitting, which is the case in this example, then I'm probably going to play off the line a little bit. For every step that you take away from the bag, you want to take one step towards home plate. Okay? So if I end up moving 2 steps over, then I just move 2 steps in. I'm keeping the distance to first base relatively the same. If I just move over and I don't move in, then I'm getting really, really far away from first base, right? And I may get to that point where it's very difficult for me to get over to the bag in time to receive the throw. So that's the easiest way to think about it. Every step I take away from the bag, I have to take a step in so that that distance allows me to get there in time for the throw. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. It seems simple, but there's so many first basemen that play far too close to the bag. And any ball that's hit on the ground with any type of speed gets past you, right? You have the luxury of, you don't have to throw the ball across the diamond, so you can get deep, take away more field. And once you field the ball, all you have to do is flip it to the pitcher, cover him, or give a light toss over there. So don't be afraid to play back here. Just remember, again, that as you get away, you just got to move in a little bit. And you're still going to be able to cover so much more field than you would if you're positioning yourself somewhere in here, close to the grass. Okay? So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, give us a thumbs up. Really appreciate that. Share with all your friends. Also, check out our Instagram page, Antonelli Baseball, and our Twitter feed, Matt Antonelli9. We're posting videos all the time. Also, in the description box, we have some links to books I've been reading lately and also some training tools that our teams use that I think will really help you guys out. Check out our website, AntonelliBaseball.com, for more info on lessons and ways to work with us. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Good luck to you as you're all probably in your seasons right now. Some of you may be getting close to the end. Finish strong, and we will talk to you later.